And that means that you should not sit around and let this simple, stupid shit happen again. But you all sitting up so in love with a spook god that's nowhere to be found, that the God that you're going to be murdering, and then later on trying to confess, we murdered God. So the whole nationality of black people is supposed to disappear on the earth so that people that's melanin recessive could remain on here and eventually get killed by the sun from skin cancer anyway. This is a state of decadence and ignorance. That's all it is. And the reason why is because we let a handful of white men with guns control all of our asses. And so now even you white men are victimized to be killed and eradicated. It serves your ass right too.
You are cosmically and galactically unconscious, which is some 99 9/10% of the human population on Earth. And the Veron Federation wants this planet, so they keep the masses blind. However, the black gods are back with photonic light that kills this beast, and this beast will never ever come again. The reptilians designed and created a greedy, selfish warmonger like themselves, then beat the poor ones and gave their shape-shifting offsprings power to rule. Stealing this planet has always been their ultimate goal. However, the war gods of the righteous Galactic Federation have returned to this planet during this age of light. And the cosmic gangster always defeats the reptilians.
That would be me. Coming to get that ass.
So
Know that.
and so it is.
All you stupid ass Christians, you going down with them too. These reptiles right here.
The Pleiadians, along with Al Billies and his brother Duncan Cameron, tell of the ruins of civilizations discovered on Mars, which reach back into time for hundreds of millions of years on both the surface and beneath the surface of that planet, as well as civilizations beneath the Gobi Desert on this planet, as well as beneath the snowcaps of both the North and South Pole. This is all hidden information from the masses, of course, because it contradicts the belief system of either the Bible or Charles Darwin, constructed by the Caucasians and rammed into the minds of the masses with both the sword and the gun.
Ramming in Uranus. All
From
that
my earliest
bullshit.
youth, I knew that both the Bible and Charles Darwin were lies I could not accept. And
as you can see, they had the nerves to have that phallus right there with the female on top, like I always show you. God walking on earth in the form of the woman, the goddess. That's what the ancient Kemetic was teaching the world, how our true essence of our supreme creator is feminine. And there it goes right there. You got the feminine legs on top with the male phallus going right up into it, talking about tantra sexuality with the universe in a constant state of embrace. There is the female vulva right there, and there is the male phallus going up in it. And what do? They put the pedophile cross on top of it with Jesus' ass on there. So now the universal spiritual male essence is having a homosexual relation with Jesus Christ. And that's why everything is screwed up. And you can see it on all of the buildings because they stole that from us. And you can see it everywhere. And then they pervert it into the pedophilia. That's why they sodomize all those little boys so they could throw the balance of our universe off. They're using magic. They had a nerve to call it black magic, but it's not black magic. It is diluted albinism magic.
Older, this truth really came into a much clearer focus for me.
There it goes in the Vatican. You can see it in the erect dick coming through the female. Look at the circle at the bottom. That's the female's vagina. And then they even have the one in the middle to show you the Buddha showing you the spiral with his self being the phallus in the middle. So this is God's dick talking to the world saying that you guys have been putting me up into the phallus, into the ass of other men. And for that, you're all going to be destroyed. And you can even see the big circle right there being the woman with the phallus coming out of it, even on land. So what's above is below. Now there is the horizontal phallus with the perpendicular phallus right there. And the big horizontal hole here with the perpendicular hole there. And this is what we're working with. They steal all this magic from the ancient Kemetic people and set it up in their Caucasian center of the Vatican where they perpetuate homosexuality and the deprivileging of the female. And all the melanated men and women on the earth, who is the God people that was put here. So y'all going to be killed. It's real simple.
At this very moment, the United States government has rooms filled to the ceiling with equipment and artifacts that would contradict the lies they have been telling for the purpose.
As you can see right here, there's the three constellation of Orion belt right there. The three planets that was in alignment with the three planets at the Giza Plateau in Egypt to show you we've always been cosmic people and always have been traveling through space and have always brought these astrological teachings to the earth. As you can see, here is the staff of the hoe. I have a hoe and I plant it everywhere. I take it everywhere I go. I plant the seeds. I weep what I sow. That's what it means. This God is saying. And it's in the constellations of Orion. The god Osiris is what you Greeks call him. The name is Osar.
Of creating the world the way they want it to be for their own benefit. City.
True gods in gold. Where is this at now? In the museums of the Europeans. They came in, murdered everyone, and stole our wealth from us and made us all impoverished and poor beggars. And the earth is going to kill you guys for that shit.
The father, Ramesses II, had the images of the technology on this planet during the time of Atlantis and also earlier periods of time carved into the walls of his tomb.
Look at the Buddha with the female on top of his head to show you the authenticity of what I tell you about the male constantly having a sexual union with the universe, known as the female. That's the female legs right there. That's all that is. Imagine a woman standing there and you know what it'd be right there. Heaven. Where every man wants to get, except the white man. The majority of them trying to get in somebody's, I ain't gonna say it.
Deep enough.
As you can see again, the God with the female uterus, also known as the sun, on top of his head. See? We were deep on that. This man is the representation of the phallus, having a sexual union with the universe, which I always tell you is the sun. In this case, you can still see it. Him going into the woman. Same thing. You can see it. Look. Do you understand? His phallus planting seeds all over the planet. Which means that the black man is the father of every person on this earth. I don't care if you don't like it.
High enough so they could not be chiseled out by this beast.
Now this is a guy with astronaut gear on. We were so damn smart, our spaceships had climate control where you didn't need all this shit over your face like the Europeans now. We built spaceships that was controlled by our minds. And this was put so high in stone that the Europeans could not get up there to destroy it. That's the only reason why you can see the unique facial characteristic that is synonymous with the melanated men of this planet. And astronaut gear. Spaceship gear. Flying spaceships. Like you see in my light now. I don't care if you don't want to believe it. You know, you don't have to for it to be so. Don't stick it to Jesus.
We're talking about a technology consisting of spacecraft, helicopters, land rovers, submarines, etc., which existed among black civilizations on the surface of this and other planets, as well as within the interior of the planet.
Know this, we have a sun in the earth. Okay, we have a sun in the earth that these white people been keeping hid from everyone. That sun is going to kill you guys.
And as I speak,
that's where white people steal everything from, off the pyramid wall.
Caucasian lies and promotes the Bible, Darwin, and himself only. This is done, of course, while using African Masonic science to do so. A lousy 33 degrees of knowledge out of 720 of it.
Now imagine that. We go to 720, which is 360 degrees doubled up. And then they Masons come out here talking about 33 degrees of knowledge. That's just 1 degree above freezing. That's why our earth is so frozen. Because we are all encapsulated under the mindset of people who can't get any knowledge above 33 degrees. When they get to 33 degrees, that's where they run out at. Here it is, black man, 720 degrees. That means we can circumference the earth 2 times with our knowledge. That means that we are the knowledge of the earth 2 times. And that's only because of our ability to communicate with the stars. So we are all knowing. Now you guys came here and got educated by us and then learned just enough to kill us and started killing us. And that's why you don't know anything else. Because the people who could educate you, you murder and put in prison. So that's the reason our earth is dying. Because the earth is controlled by the children who should shut the fuck up and learn something else. No, what do you do? Go get guns and build concentration camps. Which is going to make the whole earth kill you. Because we're not dying. We're too smart to let you idiots kill us. Know that. What you have done is created a circumstance where you're going to be eradicated.
It was obtained by Pythagoras and passed down to the ranks to today's Masons, along with such horrible karma collected from their horrendous criminal acts committed against humanity in general.
Still trying to do it right now.
So we have a story of Caucasians stealing African Masonic science, handed down from the advanced higher dimensional black races of Sirius B.
That's Ma'at. The goddess Ma'at.
A world for themselves, supported by wars, lies, murder, greed, enslavement, deceit, along with a host of other evils supporting corporate America, Europe, and Israel. This is the legacy they have left on this planet, and how it is recorded in the universal record by Thoth, known as Hermes, or Tahuti.
My best friend.
That's my best friend.
He tells me so. In light patterns. He comes in light codes. He's gray, blue, green, orange, and red. Just like what you see in there. Just like the colors you see in the light in my camera.
Hollywood and TV.
Where did you see that?
You with alien movies.
Where have you saw that at?
Reptilian humanoids, vampires, gargoyles, and such is the move. The reptilians are your friends. They have come to help you, is the message. The truth.